A lot of us are looking for a sign to take action in our business. Hey, this is that sign. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. If you're missing money in your business, holla at your boy over here at My Confidence Score, where service providers go to measure their confidence. So I heard something that Myron Golden said, and I want to read to you what I discovered from his video. Basically, it's like this. Have you ever wondered why some people love building systems while other people love selling the vision? Building systems or selling the vision. While one person gets energized by spreadsheets and another gets energized by speaking on stage. What if you're not lazy? What if you're simply operating in the wrong role? I thought about that as well, but I also keep it kind of organic with what feels natural to me and what's paying me the most based on people's feedback. Basically, this conversation is between simplifiers or multipliers. You're either a hybrid of the two, or you're a simplifier or you're a multiplier. I'm gonna spend a little time breaking this down, and then I'm gonna go do something else. Define the difference. You're a simplifier if you make complicated things easier, you create frameworks, systems, you give people clarity, and you solve confusion. If any of that sounds like what you do, you, my friend, are a simplifier. Examples are teachers, architects, engineers, coach, strategists, etc. Now, if you're a multiplier, you create reach, partnerships, exposure, sales, and you create momentum. An example of that would be a salesperson, influencer, rainmaker, networker, or visionary. If you had to do one of these things all day, which gives you the most energy? If you enjoy creating frameworks, solving problems, organizing information, improving systems, or teaching concepts, so you're a simplifier. And then if you enjoy selling, networking, partnerships, marketing, and leading groups, you're a multiplier. The clue isn't what you're good at, the clue is what energizes you. That's the biggest difference. A coach who is a simplifier thinks, why can't I get clients? Because they keep building frameworks instead of multiplying exposure. A salesperson who is a multiplier thinks, why is my business chaotic? Because they keep multiplying without simplifying, right? Here's where I'm going with this. This is where it becomes your content. You can say most people think they have a confidence problem, but often they have an identity alignment problem. When your role matches your natural wiring, confidence rises. When your role fights your wiring, confidence drops. So basically, what this boils down to is if you're a simplifier or a multiplier, or you're a hybrid of the two, right? There comes a point in time where you operate on sense of urgency, aka taking action. If you're a multiplier but feel like you're leaving money missing in your business, if you're a simplifier and you feel like there's this tweak that needs to happen in your business, I would encourage you to take my confidence score. If you believe there's money missing in your business, you need the missing money calculator. I know, right? A lot of words. But basically, here's the thing. If you're a service provider, right, either in the insurance space or you're a beauty pro, I would encourage you to visit MyConfidenceScore.app /calculator. Or just go to my page and you'll see the link. Here's the thing in the missing money calculator, right? We're either missing opportunities, missing paper, missing deals and partnerships, but we won't take action until we realize the magnitude of said lost potential. Here's an example. When I was an alcoholic, right, I missed out on a lot of things: regular life, job opportunities, partnerships, deals, etc. As a business owner, if I'm not outside enough, I take a hit. As a business owner, if I'm not calculating and quantifying the losses, I can go to the events, I can go to the conferences, but until I realize how much it's costing me by not taking action, I can't really resonate with taking action. So I crafted a calculator that helps us understand how much money we're missing, right? Go to the link, right? And then you type in how many leads you're missing on a daily basis or how many you're looking to have, right? The cost, the value of each customer and what it potentially costs to acquire the customer. Also, the time period it takes at this current moment to get customers. Plug all that in, and then it'll spit out a number to let you know how much money you're missing, right? Here's an example. If you are a barber and you normally get 5 cuts a day in, right? But then things get a little slow, you're now missing 3 cuts a day. We need to quantify that. So we can understand why, as a barber, you're not booked as you normally are. Cool. So by taking the missing money calculator and figuring out how much money you're missing, I'm then going to say there's a reason why you're missing money. And most of the time, it's because of confidence gaps. All right. Now, I've written books, 11 books actually. Nine of them are about confidence. And what I realized is this: when we're not becoming more confident daily, we're becoming less confident daily. That means life beat us up and we forget to recharge our battery. That inadequacy shows up for us or shows up not for us as missing money. I'm here to say you're missing money in your business because there are confidence gaps happening in your personal life and in your professional life. And until you adjust those things, you're going to get some issues when it comes to bringing in paper, right? Now, for most people that hop on and learn from what I'm talking about, they take the missing money calculator and put information in, or they join the 12-week program, right? The missing money accelerator. And then at the end of this, they're more confident, but they know how to actually leverage the confidence without just saying they're confident. For most of us, confidence is a feeling. I agree. What I've done is gave us a 5-layer framework to now process how confident we are not and then leverage the difference. So in my daily, in my professional and personal life, I wasn't as consistent as I would like to be. As a matter of fact, it cost me money. But it wasn't until I quantified how consistent I wasn't, it made me want to go out and do something. So an example would be, okay, cool. If I'm going to work late, I'm low key missing 15 minutes of paid time because I'm not consistently coming in on time. Consistently coming in late, take money out my paper, check at the end of the bills of the payment cycle. But here's the thing: also, the quality of life is affected. Then potentially, my physical capacity is affected as well. It's not until I realize, hey, I need to make change that the change actually happens. So there's consistency, connotation, cash flow, clothing, and then competency. These 5 areas of life, I call the 5 layers of self-confidence, is how I help people understand that it's deeper than money, but you need the money goals to quantify how things are working or not working, right? So that interests you. My confidence score, the tool, founded it last year, as a matter of fact, helping service providers measure their confidence. All right. You can't multiply what you don't measure. You can't multiply what you don't measure. So again, I hopped on real quick to talk about multipliers and simplifiers. All right. Play this back to figure out which one you is. You dig? And if you need help finding the missing money in your business, holla at your boy. All right. You're not as confident as you think you is. You're either selling things for the price that you want or selling things at the price the customer would take it as. Anywhere in there, you're not confident, man. Because if you were more confident, you would change your prices. If you were more confident, you offer more value to your customers. If you were more confident, you would have systems in place that help you iron out the bottlenecks that come with sales, right? And the business is either a cash machine, cash grab, or a cash machine. Cash grab is hustle culture. Cash machine is having systems in place, operating from a different perspective that allows you to focus on what gets things going in the business, moving the needle versus just winging it. So we got Q&A going. I don't know what this finna do, but we're gonna post that right there. Boom. Cool. Are you missing money in your business? I'm gonna sit here and run my mouth to somebody, answer the question, and then we'll go from there. Truly, yes, Sunday. I think I'm gonna start doing this a lot more often, man. I'm normally someone to hop on the board and just go crazy, but I just reordered some more markers, so I ain't doing that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Should have went live, but my phone was cracked. So, but again, if you're missing money in your business, holla at your boy. Visit the missing money calculator. Right? Go to auditmymoney.co or you can go to MyConfidenceScore.app /calculator. I started the business that created this diagnostic tool almost a year ago, about 11 months by now. And the number one goal is to help service providers find the missing money in their business. As a matter of fact, I just put an order in for my latest book, Stop Leaving Money on the Table. Visit the missing money calculator to find how much money your business is missing. And then when you're serious and not curious, holla at your boy for the missing money accelerator, 12-week program to help you really process, right? How much money you're leaving on the table, and then how to fix the confidence gaps that cause you to leave money on the table, right? Let's just say you're a service provider as an insurance agent, and you understand the power and the value of having an insurance policy. If you're not playing to win at the end of if you're not playing to win and at the end of every day, a sufficient amount of people don't know about the power and value of insurance policies, right? You leave money on the table. If you're a barber and you normally cut 5 heads a day, I'm saying, but you are in an environment where people are undervaluing the power and the value of getting a haircut, leave money on the table. Play all out, man. I say operate at 1,000% every time, or create systems that allow you to do that. You feel me? While you locked in. And it's because I've been a workaholic most of my life. I just gotta go ahead and do it. It's to the point where you either pay now or pay later. I have to pay now. You know what I'm saying? It's so important to have direction, vision, but also a sense of urgency. A lot of times we know what we need to do, but we don't do it. We wait till it's uncomfortable for us to then take action. I'm saying while it's comfortable, take action, because if you wait until you have to do it, it's already too late. I'd rather make the move ahead of schedule than when I need to make the move, I'm already locked in to win. But a lot of us need coaching to develop this mindset. If you're missing money in your business, you may need coaching to develop the proper mindset to no longer miss money in your business, right? If you're a service provider in the beauty professional space, you don't have a loyalty program, gotta fix that. Don't have a system of recurring clients, you gotta fix that. If your monthly visitors or customers or clients, right? If you don't know their birthday or have a deal or special for them when their birthday comes, you're missing money, right? If you are an insurance agent, but you're not giving your clients the best rates, giving them the lowest fees, whatever benefits them and you, leaving money on the table. Either way it go, stop leaving money on the table. If you need help, I'm a business coach. I've helped hundreds of business owners make more money. I've helped hundreds of service providers make more money. If you need to make more money, right, and stop leaving money on the table, holla at your boy. I help service providers find the missing money in their business. The Missing Money Calculator is a free tool I created to help service providers find missing money in a business based on plugging in your average amount of leads, the average amount of missed leads, the average amount of missed opportunities. I can help you quantify how much money you're missing in your business and then help you find the money and fix it, right? A lot of us are looking for a sign to take action in our business. Hey, this is that sign. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. Stop leaving money on the table in your business. If you're missing money in your business, holla at your boy over here at My Confidence Score, where service providers go to measure their confidence. Truly.